Hello and welcome to a bit of a grey and dreary day, 1st of October. The autumn's well and truly on its way now. Things are winding down around the garden, but there's one bit of a star at this time of year in the flower garden, and that's the dahlia. And I've just posted a few pics of my various different dahlias on Facebook, and lots of people commenting and how lovely, and just generally lighting up the garden at this time of year. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a tour just to show you around the different beautiful dahlias that are lighting up my garden at this time of year. So why don't we go and have a look. We'll start on this border here. This is a new border that I planted this year. I didn't have that much good earth in there, so I wasn't expecting a lot, but I'm quite pleased with the way things have gone. So let's have a look at the dahlias in the border. So here we have a couple of stars of the show from my dahlia collection at the moment. This beautiful pale yellow cactus dahlia, very nice, and I apologise in advance. I'm absolutely terrible at remembering the names of my dahlias, and I've lost the label somewhere, but she's a beautiful dahlia, and this has been throwing out big ones like this really for most of the summer, and now we've got a few more, and hopefully I can keep it going before the frosts really get amongst it. And on that subject, I'll be doing a video on how to sort of take out your dahlias and winterize them, ready to keep them nice and healthy over the winter before planting them again next summer. But she's a beautiful dahlia, and I've been really pleased with coming out my back doors just there, and I walk out to the car, and there she is looking at me, smiling every morning, an absolute beauty. And then this one's a cracker at the moment. This has only really just started flowering over the last couple of weeks, but this again, a sort of this is your ordinary single type dahlia, good for the pollinators, and it's got this beautiful reddy orangey colour with the yellows around the outside, and now this one's really starting to throw out the flowers. So that's a couple of absolute crackers there, and they look really good against the sunflowers behind me as a backdrop there. So I'm really pleased with these two at the moment. Absolute crackers. So another absolute beauty here. Big size head on this one. Big dinner plate size head. Not been prolific in its flowering. There's always one or two on there, but all the same, this lovely pale reddy sort of pinky colour. I can't think of the actual the colour it is, but an absolute beauty. And we've got a few more coming here, so hopefully I can keep this going for the next few weeks to keep these absolutely lovely big heads lighting up my garden for the next few weeks. So this one's looking a bit frazzled at the moment. Beautiful yellow one. This has been prolific all summer. Lovely flowers all summer. Been throwing them out. Been lots for Mrs. F to enjoy in her vases. It's looking a bit frazzled post the hurricane. Was it Dorian? I think we had. But again, as you can see here, lots of heads. I cut 3 or 4 the other day for cut flowers indoors. But this has been throwing out lots and lots of beautiful flowers all summer, and I'm really pleased considering I didn't put any really good earth in here. Like I said, it was a new border, and I had a load of earth delivered, and it wasn't it was a very clayey, horrible mixture. But next year I hope to really bulk this border out with some really good organic matter, which is what your dahlias want. They want a nice bit of moisture as well, and hopefully this will be performing wonders again with the backdrops of the you can't see with the sunflowers behind, and hopefully some more flowers. I've had lots of gladioli around it throughout the year, so again, been another really good performer. So this one here has been definitely one of the stars of the show on my swimming pool deck here, the pool. This one I do know the name of. Her name is Floral. Big white dinner plate size dahlia there. Still throwing out more flowers, hopefully over the next couple of weeks, if I can just protect it from the frost. But it's been an absolute beauty, that one. I've had even bigger ones than that, so really pleased with this one. Again, it's had nice conditions in this raised bed. I put lots of really good organic matter and some good quality compost in there, so it's really enjoyed it. Even though it's had a bit of shade, it's still been throwing out the flowers. So also in this raised bed, and unfortunately it's not flowering at the moment, or it's just about to flower because I cut a load off the other day. This has been one of my best performers all summer, and you can see from the pictures of the flowers that I've had off here, it's an absolute beauty. And it's been especially beautiful against the backdrop of these lovely cannas, which is the last flower I've got here of the cannas at the back. But I've had cannas either side, and this beautiful red and yellow flower again. It's been absolutely stunning, and it's loved it where it is. It's a good, what is that? It's a good 3 feet high. Really strong, lots of flowers all summer. And we've got lots more to go if I can keep it protected. An absolute stunner. So this one here is looking a bit bedraggled now, but this has been a cracker all summer. I've let it go a bit over the last couple of weeks. I've stopped feeding it as I should have, and it got a bit bashed about in Hurricane Dorian, but it's still flowering. And as you can see from the picture, it had these absolutely stunning purple, almost fluorescent flowers, and they were literally about that big throughout the summer. I've got some more coming in now, so I should really give it a bit of feed, and I can probably keep it going for another month if I can keep the frost off it. But this was an absolute stunner this year, really beautiful. So these are going over a bit now. They got a bit, definitely got a bit battered by Hurricane Dorian and a bit frost bitten the other day, but they've been flowering steadily. A lovely dark chocolatey red colour, both of this one and this one. Really, really beautiful. And they were a bit of an accident because I was supposed to be planting everything white in this area. This what's I call the secret garden, although it's not particularly secret at the moment. But they've come up, and they came up this colour, and I'm actually really pleased because they've really set off the liatris, and against the white of the cosmos and the foliage here, it's been a really good set them off nicely. So it's like a jewel in the middle of this white calming sea, and out comes these beautiful, like I said, this chocolate red colour flower, a real stunner. So I'm actually pleased that I put them here, and I think I'll put them here again next year. Really set off against the white of the different colours. So very pleased with that. So here we are back with these original 2 beautiful, stunning dahlias. Really pleasing at this time of year. You know, we're just going over the edge. The annuals are starting to wind down. All the other flowers, your midsummer plants have gone, and your beautiful dahlias are still throwing out those rays of sunshine. And if you just provide them with a bit of protection on any particular nights when you think there's a frost, then they'll give you loads and loads, continually flowers, continually deadheading them. That's one of the secrets, is you've got to continually deadhead them so that they don't get a chance to think they're going to set seed, and then they'll just keep throwing these flowers out all the way until, you know, the first major frosts. And then, you know, in areas like I'm in zone 6, I'll lift them after that first frost and pack them away in their winter continental quilt until next summer when I bring them out. And but I'll be doing a video on how to winterize your dahlias, and we can show you how to really look after them and make sure that you've got them beautiful blooms next year. Job's a good one.